Number 10. Hi Bye, Mama. Hi Bye, Mama is a K-drama series about a woman named Cha Uri, played by Kim Tae-hee. She passes away in a tragic accident but comes back as a ghost for 49 days as a result of not being able to leave her daughter behind. She meets her husband Jo Kwang-hwa and Uri is able to tie up a lot of loose ends that she was not able to complete before her sudden death. This tragic story will have anyone curled up in a ball of an emotional mess. The series will have you wanting to call up your close family members or even friends, telling them how much you love and cherish them. Hi Bye, Mama is about far more than the love of a mother. It's about the value of life, close relationships, and how truth can often set you free. The heartfelt acting by Kim Tae-hee will fill your hearts with joy and pain all at the same time. It's definitely an emotional roller coaster that needs preparing for. The ending was expected and heartbreaking. Yuri tells Kwang-hwa, her husband before she died, that she has to leave after completing her 49 days and she chooses to leave because if she stays, her daughter Soo will see ghosts for the rest of her life. She bids everyone goodbye and leaves for the heavenly abode. Number 9. Uncontrollably Fond. Shin Joon-young, Kim Woo-bin, is a famous actor who fatefully meets No Yul, Susie, a videographer for documentaries. She is put in charge to document Joon-young, but the two have some history. They had met in high school, and after a lot of miscommunication and missed opportunities, the two went separate ways without ever knowing the truth of each other's feelings. No Yul has no intention of reigniting any feelings for Joon-young, but Joon-young seems to think otherwise. He's determined to keep her close. Get the tissues ready because this drama is one that will leave you in a puddle of tears. The story touches on regret, death, the importance of family, and of course, love. It takes you through the entire journey of Joon-young and No Yul, making you both against and for their relationship. The series will play with your heart but ultimately win you over by the end, leaving you weeping for more. Number 8. The Smile Has Left Your Eyes. The Smile Has Left Your Eyes is definitely different from any K-drama you will watch this year. Moo-young is a man with a lot of baggage who does not know the truth about what happened to his parents when he was a child. He meets and falls in love with Yoo Jin-kong, and although her initial impression of him is pretty negative, she comes to fall in love with him as well. Jin-kong also being adopted as a child by her older brother plays into the entangled web of mystery that lies in their past. The main lead is a mystery from the start, so it's hard to determine if he has good or bad intentions. It takes a few good episodes to really understand his character and the tragic past he experienced that led him to become the shady and mysterious man that he is. Once this is settled, you really see the depth of love Moo-young has for Jin-kong, and it chalks him up to total heartthrob status. The ending of this series will not only take you on a ride of twists and turns, but it is guaranteed to rip your heart to shreds. Don't say I didn't warn you. Number 7. Autumn in My Heart. Although more than 20 years have passed, Autumn in My Heart is still considered the series with the most tearful and sad ending on the Asian screen. With the explosive acting of Song Hye-kyo and Song Seung-hun, the drama put on the story of a deep but incomplete love. In the past, Yoon Jun-soo, Song Seung-hun, and Ian-soo, Song Hye-kyo, spent peaceful childhood years together. Because of a traffic accident, Ian-soo and Jun-soo have been separated for many years. After going through many ups and downs, Ian-soo finally passed away peacefully on Jun-soo's shoulder because of a leukemia disease. Number 6. Hymn of Death. Hymn of Death tells the true story of Yoon Sim-deok, played by Shin Hae-sun, Korea's first ever professional soprano singer, and its name is a reference to her most famous song, or In Praise of Death. Hymn of Death tells the story of her romance with playwright Kim Yoo-jin, played by Lee Jong-suk. The story is so popular that it has been adapted to various mediums before Hymn of Death. including the 1991 Korean film Death Song and Han Sojin's novel In Praise of Death. The reason that Hymn of Death exists as a mini-series with a conclusive ending and not as a television series is because, likely every retelling of Yoon Sim-deok's life, they're forced to include the tragic ending of her tale. Hymn of Death is one of those K-dramas that you watch when you feel the need for a heartbreaking romance. Number 5, Snowdrop. Suho, who did every possible thing for his country but left by the country by the end. He died like a terrorist on the land of South Korea, didn't got his love, neither his comrade nor his sister was alive. K-drama Snowdrop ends with its last episode full of bullets and tears. Interestingly, it is not much different than one would expect. Number 4. Youth of May. Youth of May is a historical fiction drama that revolves around young South Koreans in the city of Gwangju, May 1980. Like any other youth, they chase their passions. They chase love. They chase whatever, whomever makes their heart beat the fastest. Youth of May bows out with a poignant and sad ending, one that gives a bittersweet resolution to our story while also allowing the tragedy and the horrors of the Gwangju uprising to hang heavy over this drama. At the ending of the drama, Kim Myung-hee died by a gunshot wound from the martial law army. Afterwards, the drama portrayed the lives of Wang Hee-tae, who loved Kim Myung-hee, and the people around them 40 years later, living with Kim Myung-hee in their hearts. Number 3. The Red Sleeve. Based on a novel, The Red Sleeve is a historical K-drama that tells the story of an emperor named Yi-san, Lee Jun-ho, who falls in love with a court lady named Song Deok-im, Lee Se-young. Despite their differences in class and status, the two engage in a deep romance while trying to fight for their nation. This drama is based on the story of King Jeongjo, who was a noble and great ruler, and the woman he fell madly in love with. It may seem like a standard star-crossed lovers-themed storyline, but there's something about this particular series that really tugs at the heartstrings. The romantic scenes, lines, gazes, and gestures are not at all cheesy but convey a level of depth that is very heart-flattering. Seeing how much the emperor is so deeply in love with his court lady despite not knowing her feelings for him is heart-wrenchingly beautiful and worth watching. Number 2. Mr. This epic blockbuster stars Lee Byung-hun as Eugene Choi and Kim Tae-ri as Go Ae-shin in a historical piece that is set in the early 1900s. The story involves Eugene falling in love with Ae-shin despite their starkly different backgrounds. Eugene was born as a slave but runs away to the United States where he becomes a captain of the Marine Corps while Ae-shin is a Joseon noblewoman. In his final moments, he sacrificed himself to save Lady Ae-sin, detaching his train carriage, leaving him with the Japanese army. The pain and anguish shown on Lady Ae-sin's face were difficult to take in. There was no happy ending. Number 1. Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Ryo. Scarlet Heart Ryo is a historical Korean drama that shows the story of love, revenge, power, fantasy, and melodrama. The drama is one of the most beloved dramas of all time, and not just that, it also made international fans attracted to the historical K-dramas and their culture. Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Ryo has made viewers go through one of the biggest emotional roller coaster rides ever. The series is a beautiful blend of comedy, romance, melodrama, suspense, historic elements, and tear-jerking moments. To make the drama all the more exciting, the cast was filled with popular stars like Lee Joon-gi, IU, Kang Han-ul, Nam Joo-hyuk, Baek Hyun, Kim Ji-soo, and many more. The series is also popular because there were many things we could learn from the series. What was most striking was how we could relate the historical happenings to the present world. For example, people closest to us could always betray us, but there were many people who never left our sides, and of course, we saw love from a new angle. So, did Scarlet Heart Ryo have a sad ending? The answer is yes. You will feel her pain, happiness, and all her emotions when you watch the drama. This picture pretty much tells you the reason. The ending will leave you bawling your eyes out. The story is really sad and will leave you yearning for a second season.